first 3 pictures are 1 or 2 of those. The first one is professional, and you look your best. We don't have to, okay.
And solo. Not with your whole.
Yes. I was gonna talk about this more next week, but we can
Okay.
definitely, like, we can do a few of these things this week. Kind of like a couple of tips, major tips about photos. You would think I have to mention this. Smile. Men and women, smile. And no one else in the pictures. Even if it's like a secondary picture, because what happens is, especially, it happens like in a couple like demographics a lot where, it's not to pick on blondes in Orange County because I'm the same way. What starts to happen is, and like Orange County, it's like, or all women are blonde. We're not, but that's like kind of it's almost ubiquitous. It's like, of course, many of us have like similar hairstyles, and we dress kind of like in a general, not identical, but similar kind of way. Well, guess what? Most of our friends, we all kind of resemble each other. And if we were taking one of those like fun, candid pictures, girls' night out, and it's at like the bar, and it's not that you're all like drunk there or whatever, but like it's a fun night, and you feel like this is a great picture of me because it really captured me having fun with my friends, and I'm smiling, and he sees the other pictures of me, so he knows which one I am. But not in this picture, because we actually kind of all resemble each other, and he can't figure it out. And maybe he's actually starting to be really attracted to the one who's on the far end and it's not you.
Right.
And it's like, just avoid all of this. One of the things about pictures, about like not other people, none of your pets.
Although lots of women do that. God only knows.
Men, if they are kind of like over 55-ish, maybe around there, sometimes can get away if it's a dog. Sometimes, but not your main picture. And often when they're kind of like under 35, because there's kind of like, because there's a little bit less of a seriousness typically in that group, and so the women aren't looking for as much of a partner quite yet. So he can kind of show like, I'm a dog guy. And here's my dog, and we hang out on the weekend and do stuff together. So you can kind of show that, and it can kind of work. Women, pretty much you can't. Men used to, because you have 2 gorgeous daughters. He never includes their pictures, at his profile. I've seen men where they include pictures of other people, their other family members, and one of the ones that cracks me up is when they include, they're in a tux next to a young bride. Who is she? And he may think like, oh, of course it's so obvious she's my daughter. Of course it's so obvious she's my niece. I kind of mentioned her in the profile, not clearly enough. It's just, or even if you did, because like maybe he's trying to show they've all left the nest. It's okay. I'm actually available. His picture is not quite saying that to us when we see that.
Women will take pictures with the bartender. I have to wonder what is it they're thinking.
So women will take pictures with the bartender. Guys will too, but typically it's guys. Yeah, you're already like, guys will too. The guys are typically doing that when they're in that kind of like 20s, late 20s into like early 30s-ish age group, because they're like, she was really hot.
Yeah, right.
So I want a picture with like the hot bartenders, and hey, I'll just include it in my profile. And this is where it's like, especially kind of social networking has on one hand made things more comfortable with the internet dating. On the other hand, it's made it kind of too comfortable, where we're so used to how we behave at Facebook, of like, hey, I just took this picture with my iPhone after 2 drinks when I make the best decisions in my life, and I'm posting it immediately to my Match.com profile, and I'm just like, don't do it. It's same thing with Facebook. It's like, just wait. No one else is in your picture. No children, generally no pets. I mean, I was like, I'm giving leeway for like, for men and dogs, sizable dogs, not small yappy dogs. that could happen, and that might work. Just in general, the feel that you want to create is those first couple of photos are professional and you at your best.